Hello and welcome to Marketing and Margaritas. Today is a shorty episode where we tackle FAQs, thinky pieces, just little things that pop up that we just want to share with you. Today's question is, should I update my logo? Yes, no answer is the short answer, but I suppose you probably want to know why.
Yeah, I think that's why they're tuning in, is to actually find out what are the yeses, what are the nos.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we get asked this a lot. I had recently a new client come to me asking the same question, do I need to update my logo? We haven't even started working with him yet, so I'm like, I know that you just want a short answer, but I'm sorry. Like with all things with marketing, there's like variables to it.
Yeah, we won't just be like, yes, and there will be X amount and you need to do all these activities now.
Well, I mean, maybe people do that, but I just think that's not a way to give good advice. Anyway, so circumstances where it's a yes. If you're having a name change, then obviously you need to update it anyway for the name change sort of thing, but it can be why you're changing it. Like if you're doing a name change because you're rebranding or whatever, then I think it's a good opportunity to give your logo an update, but you may still want to keep some pieces from the previous one.
Yeah.
Like keep the same color palette or the same font or something so that it evolves and it sort of retains a bit of that identity from your previous logo.
And you're likely updating your signage and all of your marketing material anyway, so that's a good bang for buck kind of situation.
Yes, exactly. I think another thing is if it is outdated and sad. So, if your logo is from the 90s and it's not dated well. Some do, some stay really classic or whatever, but in the most cases, things do start to get a bit tired.
And in which case, it's a good chance to refresh your marketing team as well, give them that bit of excitement back again about their brand and what they're working with.
And so do not just your marketing, but your actual team, like your staff and everything, and even you too. Like your brand is your identity, so giving a little bit of love, a bit of zhuzh, it can, it instills pride and stuff in people. So having a new look to the name can really, it gives it that bit of a refresh. If you're going in a new direction or going into a new market, then you might need a different look and feel to suit that. So, we're a marketing agency, say tomorrow we were going to turn into a pizzeria. That's a stupid example, but you know what I mean? If we were really to pivot in that direction for whatever reason, we would do a refresh of our logo to suit it. Because Rebel Nation actually could still make a kick-ass pizza. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm thinking pepperoni straight up. I'm hungry now.
You're always hungry.
Yeah, joys.
And the last reason I think is a yes to change as well is that if you're needing to do a rebrand.
For reputation reasons.
Yeah, so sometimes, I have a client who they've taken over a business or they've just, they were going through some cultural issues or whatever, a major contract fell through and it's just reflected poorly on them, etc. So they want to do a rebrand and a refresh to give them a new lease on life in the business. So that's another yes to me.
Yeah, absolutely. For no's, now we're not just being negative and going, no, you can't spend the money, don't do it. Don't change it.
That's kind of what you want to say, isn't it?
Sometimes, yes. We're not just doing this for shits and giggles, pretty much.
Just say yes.
If there's no real need, if everything's going well, your business is trucking well, everyone's happy, your rep is great, you don't need to shake things up for any reason. It's just an idea that's popped into your head, and we know that they come up.
That's a good thing. I don't want to change our logo. Actually, I do want to refresh our logo, I must admit. But I think too, and that's what I want to say to this client too, is that his logo, because, he's had it for a really long time, he's thinking, now I'm getting some professional marketing help and stuff.
Is this the progression?
And that's it. He wants to up-level his marketing game, whereas his logo, in my opinion, is actually quite nice, quite clean, quite simple. And we can definitely up-level, doing a new website and all that stuff for him. But I just don't think his logo actually needs to change.
So the guts of that no is that it needs to have purpose.
Yeah,
change.
Basically, don't just do something because you think you should.
It's an expensive exercise. Once you sit down and list out all the marketing material, your uniforms, your signage, your collateral, your online
business cards, stationery, domain, especially if you are changing names and stuff, it's a real pain in the butt.
It's fun. We have a podcast about it, so you can go back and listen to that one if you are really desperate on the change. But yeah, it needs to have purpose and direction.
And I think that's your other no then too, is that if you don't have the budget to do it properly,
don't do it. Yeah. 100%. So I hope that answers your question. Should I change my logo, update my logo? Just have strategy behind it, guys.
That's all.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Marketing and Margaritas. Find more free marketing tips, tricks and laughs at rebelnation.com.au.